who's been lighting up the preseason for the 49ers.
He had a big return night a week ago against Dallas. Jarryd Hayne, number 38, the rugby player. What a story.
Discovered on YouTube.
That's right. Getting his first shot tonight. From the 33. Hayne cuts it up inside, a return of 10 out to the 43. Joe Don Duncan made the tackle.
So Blaine Gabbert's got a pretty good command of this offense.
Hayne is smacked and stopped, so.
That Barrett is a player, 48 for Denver. You watch him in the preseason, and not just rushing the passer, his quickness at the line of scrimmage, and kind of a poor man's Von Miller, because Von's probably the best in the business with that short area quickness and making people miss. This guy right here has been tough to block.
And here's Hayne out of the backfield. So Jarryd Hayne catches a pass for a first down. And again, showing what we've now seen enough in 3 games to understand. If he can get into the open, this guy knows what he's doing.
And just running a little option route on the linebacker, and you love the ball location from Blaine Gabbert. I mean, nobody had a chance to get that. Watch the ball location. Good little read and route. Seeing the outside leverage of the back.
All right, so how hard is Jim Tomsula tamping these days? I mean, the expectations need to be tamped down for Jarryd Hayne.
Well, the thing is, he's going to have a real problem because, when we talked about Jarryd Hayne before, it was going to be a nice story. Comes over from Australia, the 49ers give him a chance. Maybe he makes a practice squad. There's no way he's going to make the practice squad. There's no way he's going to be on, the 49er practice squad, because to get on a practice squad, you have to be waived. You have to clear waivers. So you have to cut the player. Everyone in the league has to pass on him, and then you can put him on your practice squad. That's not going to happen now. I mean, he's come all the way to a guy that, geez, that's a nice story, rugby player, all this thing, to doggone, right now he's a pretty good player. Maybe he'll make the team. Now, I think he has to make the team, don't you?
Well, the way you just described it, you're right. Either he makes the 49ers or he plays for somebody else, because nobody's watching this and saying, well, I don't know about him now. I'm still not sure.
No, and the big thing to me is his vision and how he runs and sees, but the fact that he can catch the ball. That's a big thing in a punt return. And now a kickoff return, I think we talked about this before. More backs do that, and running backs don't do a lot of punt returning because they're not the greatest catchers of the ball. That's usually wide receivers and defensive back. But this guy looks like he's a great catcher of the punt.
So could he also catch passes as a slot back or wide receiver?
Yeah, I think he can catch the ball anywhere.
He was the best player in his sport, kind of taking on something that he's never really done before.
The keys to making sure he is on the 53.
And just look at the vision in some of these effective cuts. I mean, a dead leg right there to shake the first guy. And then right here, just kind of dead legs it, and then coming on the safety, just bang.
Wow, Hayne.
Are you kidding me? And I think he changes everything in terms of opening it up for other guys.
Challenge here will be see if they can finish without any of those big penalties. And Jarryd Hayne is over 100 all-purpose yards from the 6 with a flag. Oh. Well, it may come back. It's still exciting. And in the preseason, it doesn't bother you as much when you see the potential, the upside.
It went only 18 yards. This one from inside his own 10. Chargers having to make some decisions about their returners. This is Herndon. Excellent punt coverage down the field from the Niners. As Jarryd Hayne, the former Aussie rugby star, getting down the field. They dump Herndon for a loss of 1.
In terms of the pressure to perform.
Wow, Hayne. Well, that one will get A little YouTube time. Look at the 49ers sideline. Look at the players on the sideline.
Oh, they're
going crazy as Hayne just shoulder blocked Rose of the Chargers to the turf.
An illustration of a multitude of skill sets. Another dead leg slow down, then turn the juice on to run by the first guy, and then flattens the cornerback Lowell Rose on the sideline as he tries to tackles Jarryd Hayne.
In that picture, that's Jarryd Hayne's mother, sister, and uncle
and some Riders.
Australia.